Hi everyone. I want to do a video now to take advantage of some of the sunlight poking through the windows, which is always nice. It's been a long winter and it seems like spring is finally coming around here in Michigan. But anyway, first let's take a look at what's on the block because going to be their last day on the block here. We got my 3 Workhorse Camillus. You got your 60s, 70s, Model 11, 1961 GI Utility, and 1970s Yellow Delrin Double Lockback Beast. So we'll leave that on there for today and switch it up to some Barlows because I got a new addition to the Barlow collection. It's something I've had my eye on for probably the last 3 months, and the guy finally came down a little bit. I bought it off AAPK, which is All About Pocket Knives website, which is chock full of traditionals that are overpriced, you probably could say, but at least they will come down if you relentlessly hassle them. So, but anyway, it's John Russell Cutlery Company, Green River Works, which is basically just a place to commission other cutleries to build their knives. And in this case, for this Barlow, they commissioned Boker, Germany, out in Solingen, to build a lot full of Barlows. And it's a nice one. It's a really nice one. So don't be fooled by the little box. Good things come in small packages. RU6. So it's the Russell Model 6. Let's throw that off to the side. And without further ado, I'll pop it out here. I'm hoping that sunlight will help catch the beauty of the color of this handle. It's more of a richer red. This Motorola G7 seems to saturate colors and change them from red to pink sometimes. So I'm hoping that isn't coming across as pink. But it's a rich red, almost like a, what would you say? Not quite a stop sign red, but rich red anyway. So let's take a little closer look at it. Blade centering for the clip point is just about in the center. And for the pen blade, seems to be kind of riding up by the inner liner. The bolsters are made of brushed stainless, not nickel silver. All the pins and all the transitions, everything's flush. No gaps. Seems to be a little misfit right here. But when you run your nail over it, it's pretty smooth. So it looks like we got some pretty good fit and finish on this. Now let's take a look and see if we got some walk and talk. Clicks open. Pen blade. So it's got walk and talk, and it's probably about seven poles, 7 to 8 on each one. Pretty stiff. Let's pop it open, give it a little cleanup. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I mean, $82 is a lot of money, but 82 don't get you much at the Great Eastern Cutlery store. So it's not a GEC, but it is a really fine knife. It's a 2014, so it's 6 years old. There's some little scuff marks from, it's never been used, but it looks like it's been displayed quite a bit. It says Russell Green River Works there, and Solingen, Germany there. There's no Boker markings anywhere, but the guy who sold it to me told me it was a Boker. So I'm going to believe him, because he's been in the business for quite a bit. So let's take a look at the pen blade. Just your typical pen blade. No stampings. I love this brushed stainless. It gives it kind of, you know, I always check for balance on a knife, but this one, because the bone scales are so thin, which is kind of a trademark of Russell knives, you don't get a big chunky bone. They kind of slimline them. There's not a lot of weight here in this stainless steel. If you were to throw it up, flip it up in the air, it'd probably land like this every time. So, but let's take a look. Let's pull this out. I brought my 1930s to 1940 Barlow out for a spin. So let's take a look at them both together and see if they kind of stuck with the Russell tradition on their Barlow pattern, which is a slimline bone. Let's come right over the top. It's kind of the same. I mean, the nail nick's more of a long pull, and the bolster seems to be a little bit longer. But it does look like a Russell to some point, I guess. They're almost equal size. And let's do this. I also brought my Canal Street out. Oops, sorry. And the Canal Street is more of a chunky Barlow. So we'll put chunky up against slim. See what happens. I don't know if we'll be able to tell. There's 3 pretty sweet looking Barlows. You can't really tell. I'll have to put them on their sides. But it looks like the newest purchase will fit fine in the Barlow collection. I have a few more Barlows coming up in the hopper. So after I get through those, I'll do another full collection video with all of them side by side. And that will be exciting, I'm sure. So let's kind of leave it right there for a second, because that's a pretty good shot. And bring it back down. Let's see. There's your difference. So, if you want like a slimmer Barlow, maybe Russell is your choice. Of course, it won't be a Russell, but it'll be, I mean, I guess it would count as a Boker. So for Boker collectors, there's one for you. For Barlow collectors, there's one for you. And for Russell collectors, there's one for you. And finish off with a look from up here. The Canal Street looks pretty sweet. All right. We'll finish off with a quick swing around here. Tell me what you think. Give the video a like. And if you're just surfing by, subscribe. Until the next time, take care. Peace.